Hey, Shalom.
Hey, Shalom.
All right. Hey, we're the brothers here out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. This is Gamal Yala.
Brother Shema.
All right. Now, first and foremost, we want to give our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah,
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM,
YAHAWASHI,
BAHASHAM,
BAHASHAM.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right. And it's a quick lesson, as you see on the title. It says, keep the spirit at the forefront. And, just something through the spirit that let me just make sure this. Okay, yeah, we're good. Just through the spirit, a couple of things we want to put out there, and Lord willing is edifying. But basically, our the truth should always be, you know, on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like Apostle R always says that. He says, man, this truth should always be on your mind. You know what I'm saying? So, like, of course, we have our lives, we work our jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, we have a lot of things going on in our personal lives,
Right,
but
hobbies.
and things of that nature. But, like, you know, the truth should still be, you know what I'm saying? That should still be your focus, nonetheless. You may be distracted with other things for a certain moment, but then guess what? Then you pull back, and once that activity is over, then what? You should be, what I'm saying, you ride home, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta cut that radio off and just ride in silence and just actually just uh uh you know think about spiritual things, or cut on brother's videos. Like before I came here, brother had lessons on the TV. You know what I'm saying? Like just being in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? And constantly being fed by Yahawah Shai, man. So you can bring that out.
This is Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1, and it reads, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies."
Yeah, occupied in prophecy. It said being it said seek, what did it say? Giveth your mind to
the law of the Most High.
Right. So give your mind to the laws and be occupied in the meditation. So like I said, sometimes you gotta just meditate on the scriptures, man. Meditate on different things, different topics. What you're gonna go and what can I go and do a lesson on? A lot of times before you cut the camera on, what do? Meditate on the scriptures. But it said also, what was it? The last one.
It says, "And will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies."
Seek out the wisdom of the ancient and being occupied in prophecy, and that's really what we ought to be doing, especially in these last times, is being occupied in what's going on, being watchmen. That's our job.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes, sometimes with when you're talking amongst brothers as a group or whatever, things can kind of get carnal. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll say the subject matter can be carnal, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm not saying brothers can't talk about other topics outside the truth. You should, you know what I'm saying. But there should be a good balance. Really, you should talk more about the spirit than carnal things, because if you're talking more about carnal things than spiritual things, then that's an issue, man. Brothers should be talking about what building, matters that pertain to the camp, prophecies. I mean, there's a lot of topics within the truth itself, and this is our how do I say, this is what we have in common is YAHAWASHI. We got to remember that this is what we have in common. We're not together because
this our church.
Yeah,
this
and you could
church. This is our congregation. What, church means assembly of Israelites. This is our church. So
we're not together because we like the same music and You know what I'm saying? Brothers into the sport, and
Right.
they're all
From the same neighborhood.
from the same. Yeah, brothers got, and brothers got things in common. That's tight. But those are really just extras, man. That's really just a plus to the truth.
Yeah.
The main thing is that we got the scriptures in common. We got the spirit of YAHAWASHI in common, and that has to be the gel between brothers. Once brothers' connections start to be rooted in, and we've seen that. We've seen how brothers be connected with money, and guess what? That shit fall apart because y'all ain't coming together in YAHAWASHI.
Right.
Y'all are coming together to just make some money or whatever, you know. But if you're doing that with a brother, you gotta remember like to keep the spirit first. Nothing wrong with making being in business with a brother or doing other activity. Brothers might be into fighting or other type of sports or whatever. But if that's if that kind of overpowers your connection through your spiritual connection, then you know what I'm saying, you going off, man. You got something?
Yeah. This is Philippians chapter 1, verse 27. Only let your conversation. Oh, I know you want to grab that word too.
I got that word.
Okay, but you want to read it first?
Yeah, read it, and then I'll do it. Yeah.
But this is Philippians chapter 1, verse 27. Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of YAHAWASHI, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs. So yeah, like well, the definition is gonna go into it, but it says that I may hear of your affairs, that you stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel.
With one mind. But it said, let your conversation what?
Be as it becometh of the gospel of YAHAWASHI. So like this is really geared towards this topic. We're not we're focused on those that believe in YAHAWASHI, the servants and the true worshipers of the Lord. We're not everybody else. The people that don't that are not aware of themselves being Hebrew Israelites, especially being our people, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and we're speaking to the believers. So just to consider. Just consider, because we look to be balanced, and sometimes attempting to be balanced and not over righteous can have you be damn near unbalanced.
Yeah.
Like you said, like you may lean too much. Like we're trying to find that perfect mesh in the spirit to keep our furtherance in the gospel and our furtherance in the walk and endure to the end.
Yeah, and and like we said, just as we're not saying brothers can't talk about other subjects outside of the truth, but like we're saying, balance, man. It's a balance. If you find yourself like, hey man, we leaning too much a little bit this way, or like brothers talking about sometimes you gotta steer sometimes you gotta pivot the conversation back to the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well look, we talking about, hey, well what about bringing back the prophecy? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do that too. But this is the word conversation. It says, this is the Greek word anastrophe, which is manner of life, conduct, behavior. All right, because conversation used in the scripture is not the same as back and forth.
Right.
Talking between two people. It's talking about your manner of life, your conduct.
Yeah. Like the scriptures mention, your affairs. So be what you speaking or what's mostly in your mind. That's probably mostly where your spirit is. Where your spirit is truly at.
Yeah.
But you got it too.
I'm glad you said that word affairs. This is 2 Timothy 2:4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. All right. Yeah. So, number one, we got to remember we're at war. Do soldiers at war? You think that are overseas? Of course, they talk about things back home, and but they gotta still lock into. If they're on the battlefield, you think they're fucking talking about the beef. Well, yeah, man. What do you think? Who do you think won?
Right.
Man, they ain't worried about that shit like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I mean, it's nothing wrong. Like brothers can get into what's that? Matthew. Oh, that's a good one. Matthew 6:21. But where your treasure is,
Oh,
yeah, you can get it real quick. It disappeared. But
Yeah.
you know, yeah, we gotta, like I said, we gotta remember we are at war, brothers. You know, like, uh, uh, because the affairs of this, you know, you can't be entangled you can entangle yourself into the affairs, man. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and next thing you know, you're leaning towards, like you said, you gotta have a walk the tightrope. You know, because if you lean too much this way, if you lean, you really you need to lean a little bit more right than left. You get what I'm saying? If you're gonna lean, which any if you're gonna lean, you know, any type of way, you would need to lean a little bit more to the right, you know, than to the left. But don't go all the way right, because then you're gonna be over righteous. You go all the way to the right, then you're gonna be getting, you know, you're gonna get on brothers' nerves, because you know what I'm saying. You always, you know what I'm saying. You don't have no balance. You don't know how to cut it off. You know, you at your job.
Out of season.
At your job, you know, you always angry. You know what I'm saying. You know, you just don't know. You don't have no Clark Kent. You can't turn off the truth. So there has to be a balance, but that's better. It's better to lean a little bit more towards the right than to the left, because hey man, you leaning towards the left, man, that you just carnal. You know.
Right.
You ain't even really think about the spirit. You know. You got it.
Yeah, I got it. Since we brought it up, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Yeah, so yeah, you can destroy yourself. You want to speak on it?
Oh, I want to get that emphasize that second verse 17. Be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? Beautiful. So like the brothers been harping on, we, you know, with the balance, we try to, you know, that's what we do. You got hobbies trying to balance out the truth. You trying to calm down your spirit. You just trying to find different channels or different filters, you know, to take your spirit out. You know, because sometimes but over righteous, it leads to being, like you said, angry, overly mourning, you know, overly sorrowful, you know. But you try to balance it out. But then the balancing, you can damn near become what? Over much wicked. The scriptures, it tells us not to be over much wicked. So it's like if the carnal things or the things of the world are exciting you more than the things that are concerning the truth, then like you said, that's an issue. When camp, it's lethargic energy, it's lollygag energy. But when it's time for a cookout or something, you all up and ready. Hey, that's an issue.
That's
know?
an issue.
And that could be you know, discerned by, hey, we are amongst spiritual men. That can easily be seen, you know, through the spirit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because hey man, this ain't no fucking boys club, you know, fucking hangout club. You know what I'm saying? Where you know we go on trips and go on field trips, and you know we you know what I'm saying, have matching you know, fucking matching T-shirts. Like that's them other camps, man.
Right.
You know, I'm pretty sure they roll like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you know they basically be carnal and shit, man. But you know we gotta remain spiritual, man. We gotta have a level of spirituality about us, because we gotta remember that there's men watching us. There's men under us. We have to consider younger men coming in the camp. If they seeing you, you know, you got younger men coming into the camp. They're like, oh man, these a bunch of niggas. They ain't talking about fucking NBA finals. They ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the basis, but if they see a good balance, then they'll see, oh, okay, oh damn, right. You know what?
That's how I move.
I could be myself.
Right.
I can be myself, but I could still but you know, brothers still, like, you know what I'm saying, talking about spiritual things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, these are things to consider. You know, you gotta carry yourself when you're amongst brothers as you would as if you know what I'm saying, younger brothers was there. You know what I'm saying? Like consider that. Consider like if there was a younger brother in the room, you know what I'm saying, would they be overwhelmed with
Gotcha, yeah. Yeah.
would they sitting there saying, damn, you know what, these dudes ain't talking about, they ain't really talking about, you know what I'm saying, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of nothing. You know? But there's some nights where, you know, the spirit, you know, brothers just kind of just kick it, man. And that's cool.
Yeah, right.
But
that be needed, you know? It's all like we keep mentioning the word balance. It's all balance.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
In due season. Due season.
It's just whatever, you know, some nights the spirit permits brothers just kick it. Turn on some music, you know what I'm saying? Put some you know, watch a movie, you know, things of that nature, throw some stuff on the grill. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're doing that more than you do lessons, get together and do lessons, and actually, you know, meetings, things that actually matter.
Yeah.
You know, then that becomes, that's where it becomes. So that's all we're driving home. But you got something else?
Oh yeah. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. Because you mentioned about you know younger believers, you know, newcomers to the truth. Because Israelites waking up every day. You know, so like you were harping on the message. You harping on, hey, we got to lead by example in all avenues. You know. So this is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. And we got those examples out there in the world. So we ever feel like, damn, bro, I feel like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's when like you mentioned, you bring it back to the righteous. You know, you link up with a believer, those that are like minded in the truth, that becometh of the gospel of YAHAWASHI.
Yep.
You know, you bring it back. You like, man, because it's times that it hit you like, man, I'm out there. I ain't got no topics right now. I don't know what to read right now. It's like, you know, you get that stuck for just, and that may last a couple hours. That may last one day. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you.
It could last weeks. Yeah, it could last weeks where the spirit just not really hitting you like that, man. But
you
that happens.
Speak at camp.
And yeah, but also that's what the brotherhood is for.
Yep.
You know, that's what we're here for, is to activate each other's spirit, man. If you see a brother, or you know, if you're kind of like too you know, you too wrapped up into your job or wrapped up into your woman or whatever the case may be, you need to get around brothers, man. You know, because Satan is gonna tell you, just handle, you know, just internalize, just isolate.
Right.
But
focus on you.
Yeah, but the spirit, you know, when you get in those type of spirits, you need to get around brothers, man, because they're gonna, first of all, you can vent to brothers, you know, whatever's going on through the spirit. You get counsel.
Yep.
Or you know, I mean, you just feel better, man. You just feel, or you know, like brothers can point out, like even if you don't bring out what's going on, brother might notice, like, hey, brother, I noticed. You know what I'm saying? I noticed.
Yeah.
Everything all right? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you'll feel better as you start to get things off your chest. Like, yeah, man, you know what? So and so, you know, because and we're not here to really share, like, I mean, of course, it's good to vent, have someone to vent to, and you know what I'm saying, relate to, but you know, you don't always necessarily got to tell brothers your business either.
Right. It's all discernment.
It's all discernment, you know. But certain things can definitely help out your walk, you know.
Yeah.
Was that it on that?
I think that was the point.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the point.
I got something. Okay. Yeah, this is Romans 8:5. It says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. Okay. So, yeah, like we keep saying, if you find yourself, you know, always wanting to talk about NBA, because now the NBA finals is a big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with the championship game coming up. So,
right.
you know, Jay gonna get carried away, man. Jay gonna get carried. Yeah, Luka, man. You know, Jay gonna have a whole fucking conversation about Luka. And you know, all that barbershop talk, man. Barbershop talk, you know. Our brother, if brothers ever been to everybody done been to a barbershop in their life,
Yeah.
you know the type of conversations they have. It's either about women, sports, or fucking cars
Yeah. What's some money? Yep.
or some money. That's it. So, but it says those, um, which also that's a cut to IUIC because why the hell are they teaching them barbershops?
So,
You know,
right.
why would you go to a barbershop to try to talk about spiritual things, man? That's a place where generally men will talk about carnal subjects.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but this is I read again Romans 8:5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit the things of the spirit. Verse 6, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. See? So carnally minded is death. All these topics and all these different things that Jake will be talking about, it's all death, man. All that stuff is like King Solomon said, what? All is vanity and vexation of spirit, man. So all that stuff is vain, man. Like, and we just talk about those things to pass the time, man. Brothers don't give a fuck about who won the beef.
Right.
It's just friendly. Brothers just it's just friendly debates, but none of this shit. At the end of the day, none of this shit don't matter, man. It's all this shit is death. It's gonna get burnt up, man.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's life is the spirit of YAHAWASHI, right. Wisdom.
Yep.
It says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit, if so be that the spirit of Yahawah dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of YAHAWASHI, he is none of his. Okay? So that was the point, but basically you have carnality and you have spirituality, man.
Right.
Carnal mind and spiritual mind. So, we can't let our carnal minds just take over.
Gotcha. Yeah. Overshadow the truth.
Overshadow our conversations in the truth, man. You got anything?
Oh yeah. This is with that scripture. I got a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Philippians chapter 3 verse 20. Same reiterated message. For our conversation is in heaven. For hence also we look for the Savior, the Lord YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. Yeah, because our whereabouts, our daily meditations, it's all about focusing on being delivered in these last days. We understand that martial law is upcoming, famine is upcoming, our oppressors with their alliances with the beast system, this is all upcoming. So like the elder mentioned, hey, shit, we at war. We know we at war. All right, but sometimes, and this is to the believers. Hey, we know the scriptures. We know what's in the book. All right, we just gotta constantly remind ourselves, because hey, we know this world basically pulls us so many different damn directions and different distractions. We have to reel it back every time, and it's a constant. Hey, that's part of the fight. That's part of our fight. Like you mentioned with money be trying to tug at us, family be trying to tug at us. Your own lust and desires try to tug at you, your own wants. All right, so it's we constantly battling. So that's all it is. We just remind ourselves, and like we always say, we speak to ourselves first and foremost. Cause hey, we want to be saved, man.
Yeah.
We want to be we want ourselves and our households to be saved. This shit is very serious to us,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you're gonna fall short, man. You're gonna the world's gonna kick your ass to where you you pulling too much towards the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You just weighing down on you.
Right.
But how do you counteract that? Get in the spirit, man. Get around brothers, man. That's what make you feel better. That's the cure.
Yeah.
That's the cure. Pray.
Yep. Pray fast.
Pray. Cast your burdens on the Lord.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get around the Akim. You know what I'm saying? And you'll start to it's many a times, you know, you go through certain things and then what? Get around brothers, you feel better, bro. You just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like all your worries, like a lot. Really, honestly, when you around brothers, you shouldn't even like all the world and shit. That shouldn't.
Yeah. Naturally, it's not gonna be on you. It's not gonna be on you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be wearing down your spirit. Cause
Mhm.
we're around. You see, brothers, we know we're around many YAHAWASHIs. The spirit is dwelling, you know, in the midst, and you can feel it. You can compare and contrast being around the nigga. You like, bro, the spirit is just not there.
Yeah.
You know, you just like you're not into the comments. You're not into the whatever going on. It just it's not the same. And everybody know, the believers know. You know, you been around, you like, bro, this shit is not it right here, man. Wherever you at, it could be a game, it could be wherever you at. You know, it's noticeable.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
and it's like night and day.
Mhm. That's it. You got more on that?
Oh no, that was the point. But I got
Okay.
that Kabar or what Kabar had on.
Oh yeah,
that's all
con.
I had, though.
Well, yeah, we got that and we'll close up.
Okay, so this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. This is a good precept from the brother Kabar. All right, it reads, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also."
Yeah. So where's your treasure, man? You know, what do you value? You know what I'm saying? That's where your mind is gonna be. So, you know, your spirit speaker. There's another one. The spirit speaker expressly. So you'll know what manner of a man by his conversation, by what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? By because that word conversation means your way of life,
Yep, manner of
your
life.
manner of life. You know,
Affairs.
yeah, all those things.
Your conduct, the conduct.
Yeah,
behaviors.
conduct. Yep. So you'll know a man's fruits. You'll know a man's fruits. You know, through how he carries himself, what he talks about. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but that's just the point. You just gotta be a good example. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a carnal example. Don't always, you know, if everything come out of your mouth is something about fucking the world or whatever, then you need to check yourself, man, because you're pouring too much of the world in you. All right, because we're just our minds are basically computers, is input output. So whatever you're feeding yourself with is what you're gonna put out. So, you know, you need to feed yourself with the spirit of YAHAWASHI. Listen to brothers' lessons. Read, pray. You know, being occupied in these last days, man. Because hey, all this other you'll see soon. Once YAHAWASHI brings judgment, you'll see soon. When the fucking internet is off, then what? Now what you gonna talk about? When the internet is off and basketball season is done. We saw that during COVID, right? The sports were canceled. And then guess what people was doing? Going outside.
Yeah.
You know, just going outside more. People was bored.
Yeah. Yep. DIY projects, being productive in the house.
Doing certain things. Yeah, be like you said, being more productive. So a lot of times if we just learn to turn off a lot of these distractions and put the phone down, then you'll find yourself having more things to do. You know what I'm saying? Reading more, you know, things that are more beneficial to you. Working out, you know. A lot of people during COVID, a lot of people got things done that they had never gotten done, never had time to get done before. You know, gardens and you know what I'm saying. I know I did me a garden. I never did a fucking garden. I was outside biking. I had never really biked like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you know, there's a lot of things that we can, you know, occupy in. You know what I'm saying? If we just kind of get out of this matrix, you know, tap out the matrix sometimes, man. You know, that's pretty much the point. Just tap out the matrix.
We just have to check it sometimes.
Check it. You gotta check it, man. You know. But that's pretty much the point. Lord willing, brothers were edified and exhorted. We're going to end off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KADOSH, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom.
Shalom.